Welcome to Discovery Golf on Eurosport. This week, get all the news from the Sanderson Farms Championship, Alfred Dunhill Links Championship, and the Ascendant LPGA benefiting Volunteers of America. Stay tuned for a top 10 of incredibly talented celebrities who are also great golfers. Macklemore takes on a challenge against Hallie Ledbetter, and Jeffrey meets up with Patrick Reed. All that and plenty more. Let's tee off as ever with last week's highlights. Last week, the PGA Tour had two aces and a drive that finished in a cup holder during day one of the Sanderson Farms Championship at the Country Club of Jackson. Mackenzie Hughes made several key par saves coming down the stretch that kept him in the game. Finally, on the second hole of sudden death, Hughes dialed in a solid approach shot that set up the winning birdie. A few weeks ago in Napa, Max Homa just kept hanging around and finally won it at the last. In the end, it worked out the same for Mackenzie Hughes. He kept hanging around and then pounced on the opportunity to win it. Hughes picks up his second PGA Tour career victory, moves to number one on the FedEx Cup race, and gets a few dollars closer to $12 million in career earnings.
I kept telling myself the whole week that I was going to do it, and that was the only thing I saw in my mind. And those par saves down the stretch, I'm just trying to will the ball in the hole. It's the coolest feeling in the world. Winning happens so infrequently that when we do get to win, it's super special.
Det är 69 slag, 3 under par för varvet, 5 birdies, en eagle. Och det här var den.
Yes. Det är inte så ovanligt. Vi kommer se det på den här banan att folk lägger upp sig.
Gary Woodland's drive off the first tee didn't finish in the fairway. In fact, it didn't even finish in the rough. It one-hopped into a spectator's chair and bounced around a bit before coming to rest in the chair's cup holder. You don't see that every day.
Vi starter lige med at samle op på, hvad der skete tidligere på dagen. Og ja, dagens højdepunkt, det stod Brandon Woofer ude på 4 hul. Prøv lige at nyde den her. Der kommer jo altid sådan en 5-26 af dem i løbet af en sæson. Men det her, det var altså nummer 1 for sæsonen. Hole 1 til Brandon Wu, som er klubhuset i 3 under par.
Garrick Higgo carded 8 birdies in round 2 for a 66. He nearly added an eagle at the par 4 ninth. Higgo finished the week just one off the pace in solo 3rd place. Germany's Stefan Jaeger grabbed a spot on the highlights reel with a hole out for an eagle at the par 5 11th. And a pivotal moment of momentum for Mackenzie Hughes was the putt that he rolled in for a closing birdie on moving day. It bolstered his confidence heading into Sunday's showdown. But the best shot of the week prize goes to MJ Daffew, who hit the best shot of his career and didn't even see it. He arrived at the green. He was about to look for his tee shot over the back when someone told him to look in the hole. So he did, and as you can imagine, he was pleasantly surprised. The DP World Tour was back at the home of golf for the Alfred Dunhill Links Championship. 3 unique courses, pro-am action, and plenty of drama. All Blacks rugby fan Ryan Fox rolled in a long putt for a birdie at the par 4 15th that gave him the one-shot cushion he would require to make the walk across the Swilcan Bridge just a little bit sweeter. He walked across the bridge all right, but the job wasn't done as his closest competitor Alex Noren still had an eagle putt that could change everything. As it turned out, Noren's putt missed and Fox calmly two-putted for the win. He picked up his 3rd DP World Tour title and moved to 3rd in the DP World Tour season-long race.
It means a lot. To be honest, the only person I can really think of at the moment is Warnie. He meant a lot to me in this event and was a great mate, and it's a terrible shame he's not here, but I'm going to enjoy celebrating this one with the family.
England's Callum Shinkwin and American art dealer Alex Aquavella painted a brilliant final round of 63, a masterpiece around the old course to win the Alfred Dunhill Links Team Championship by 3 shots. Bill Murray made an excellent birdie at the par 4 17th.
Sempre lui, Bill Murray.
È quello che patta meglio nel field, Bill Murray.
Senza dubbio.
And the bravest shot goes to Alex Noren, who delivered the goods with a brilliant approach shot into the famous road hole green on Sunday. He would miss the putt, but he came back with a birdie on the last to finish in second place with Callum Shinkwin. The LPGA Tour was in Texas at the Old American Golf Club to play the Ascendant LPGA Benefiting Volunteers of America. Charlie Hull struck her top shot of the week on the par 5 16th and converted it for a birdie to stay one ahead of the competition. It's been 6 years since she won on tour, but when Georgia Hall broke out the champagne, it was because Charlie Hull stepped back into the winner's circle. It's been a long time coming with a lot of hard work, but she finally did it.
I've come close a few times since, but you know what, I put in some good work this year. I actually sat down with my coach a few weeks ago and said this is what we need to work on to get me back into that winner's circle, and we've done it, so thanks, Matt.
Three-time winner on tour, Gabby Lopez, didn't have her best week, but jumped on the highlights reel with a chip in for birdie at the par 5 13th. Sarah Schmetzel chipped in for a birdie, made another cut, and continued to improve her place on the race to CME Globe. Closing out the show is world number 3, Atthaya Thitikul, who ended the week in 4th place for yet another solid performance on the LPGA Tour, solidifying her presence at the top of women's golf. Here is our top 10 of celebrities who share our love of golf, including actors, musicians, and sportsmen. Pulp Fiction star Samuel L. Jackson likes golf so much that he has a golf clause built into his movie contracts. He often takes part in the Pebble Beach Pro-Am or Alfred Dunhill Links Championship, and he won the 2018 Paris Ryder Cup celebrity match. Rafael Nadal is a scratch golfer, and he has a handicap score of 0.3 to 1.5. Just after his victory at the French Open last year, he took part in the Balearic Golf Championships in Mallorca, and he finished tied 6th at the 3-day tournament. Stephen Curry, basketball star, made an appearance at a celebrity golf tournament in Tahoe in July this year, where he sunk a shot from the fairway 97 yards from the pin. Some people are just infuriatingly good at everything. Michael Phelps is one of them. In addition to being the greatest swimmer and most decorated Olympian ever, Phelps is also a stud golfer. His famous 159 putt during the Pro-Am of the Dunhill Links in 2012 showed his golf skills. Since hanging up his boots, the former AC Milan superstar and Ukrainian player Andriy Shevchenko has become an avid golfer and is a regular on the Pro-Am circuit across Europe. With a 7 handicap, Golden Globe Award and BAFTA Award-winning actor Hugh Grant has teed off at several major Pro-Am championships in his time. Rock star Alice Cooper took up the game in the 80s as part of his rehabilitation from alcoholism, playing 36 holes a day for a year. Once a scratch golfer, he's still a 5 handicap. Justin Timberlake is also a passionate golfer, and he's one of the few celebrities to host a PGA Tour event. He hosted the Justin Timberlake Shriners Hospitals for Children Open from 2008 to 2012. American football quarterback Tom Brady might be a legend on the gridiron, but he's far more mortal on the course. He played in the 6th version of The Match, paired with Rodgers to face Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. Last but not least, the clown prince of the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am, Bill Murray is always good for a laugh. How could he not liven up your foursome? Playing golf with the Caddyshack star would never be dull, and Murray's golf game is no joke. He's a single-digit handicap. He's played all over the world, and his experience at the Pebble Beach Pro-Am makes him one of the most capable celebrities on this list.
Hamburgers again!
This week, Jeffrey meets American player Patrick Reed, who shares anecdotes with us about 3 of his golf clubs.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Jeffrey Jackson with Discovery Golf, and today we're at Golf National, beautiful golf course with Patrick Reed, 2018 Masters champion. In fact, the last time you were here in this course was 2018 Ryder Cup, right?
It was.
Awesome. We're gonna do a little walk along, just kind of hit a few shots, talk about a few stories with his putter, his sand wedge, and his driver. Let's start with the wedge since we got a wedge shot here, I think. What do we got here, distance?
94-110.
94-110.
Perfect.
Yards, thank you. Grindworks wedge.
This one's gonna be one on my Vokey.
Okay, 61 is your favorite.
Yes.
Just real quick before you hit this shot next to the pin, what's your favorite story about that 61?
Ooh, there's so many. 61.
I just out the Masters.
With the 61.
Yeah, chipped it in twice there, didn't you?
I did. I chipped in back-to-back times at Augusta, and one of them was for Eagle on 15.
Nice.
So we had 2 chip-ins that week, and I felt like the biggest pivotal moment there was the one I made on 15, because it was raining that day, and we had, I thought, a comfortable number to cover the water on 15, and obviously with the rain, it wasn't too comfortable. Hit 3-wood and ended up actually in between the water and that right bunker in the fairway.
Tight spot.
And it was, and to that back right pin, and I nipped it perfectly in the rain, and it checked, and then went in for eagle. So I eagled 13 and eagled 15. So it kind of gave me a little bit of a cushion, but really kind of got the round not only going, but able to finish off correctly.
I've never been to the Masters. You obviously have. You're a champion. I mean, what a great, great place.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's like playing on carpet.
Well, we're gonna let you hit this shot.
Okay.
So now we got the putter out. How long has that putter been with you? Forever?
It's been, man, this one probably since 14.
Okay.
So
that's a good long time.
It's that one club that even when it doesn't quite behave and you try to make a switch, you just always go back to it. This thing,
you got to keep coming back.
Exactly.
So tell me a little story about this beauty.
I mean, we got a ton of them.
I bet.
Mean, the first one obviously would be making really a decent length putt on 17 at Augusta, the 71st hole, to keep at the time it was to keep a 2-shot lead. And then right after that went in, Aurora came from 18 when Ricky made birdie on 18. So they only had 1-shotter.
Those Auroras are amazing at Augusta.
Are. And then obviously making the 3-footer on the last hole to win. But then, same thing at Ryder Cup on hole 8 against Rory at Hazeltine.
That was a big one.
Where he makes the really long putt, and then I had about 20 to 25 feet that made on top of him. And, this club and my lob wedge are the ones that seem to always get me out of trouble.
Nice. Okay, cool. Well, let's go make this putt, and then we'll talk about the driver, the big dog.
All right, yeah.
That's
Thanks.
why you like that putter.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, it's my crutch. Can't make them all until you make the first 2. For some reason, this one looks a lot more narrow this time than it did during Ryder Cup.
Yeah. Well, I think you have a little more space, actually. So here we are. We got the Grindworks driver. You've had this for
about 2 years now.
2 years now.
But
He's kind of still testing it.
Played it for 8 months.
8 months?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a story about one of the drives you hit with Tiger Woods when you played here in 2018 together.
Actually, this hole was fine. The one on 9 was probably the best one. I mean, I hit a good, nice, because I don't like to hit fades, especially in 8 back then. And fades weren't really my go-to. Everything's a draw. I've gotten better at being able to hit the fade, and stepped up on 9, and I went and hit a perfect kind of cut down there and kind of freed up Tiger to kind of send one.
Nice.
And anytime you can free up the big cat to do anything, it's always nice. And
exactly.
With us playing, I played best ball with him. And so when you're playing best ball with Tiger, if you get it in play and you have 2 guys looking at a putt for birdie, or if you hit a fairway and he can kind of be a little bit more aggressive, and same thing with iron swings, I mean, you're gonna usually fare out pretty well.
Right.
Unfortunately, we kept on getting the hot team that week, Francesco and Fleetwood. That just absolutely dominated everybody. you know, it was awesome playing with Big Cat. I mean, it always is. And to sit there and just see how he kind of thinks, like right up close, thinks about certain shots and things.
Right.
It's always
You learn
great.
a lot.
Yeah.
Well, hey, guys, that's about it. Patrick's got to get back to the game. It's been amazing. Thank you so much.
Thanks, bud.
For your time.
Appreciate it.
Great to see you.
Likewise.
Good luck this week. Guys, as always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.
I'm Hallie. This is Macklemore, hip-hop artist, songwriter, and avid golfer. Now we're playing a very, very serious competition. The rules are simple. A point for a fairway, a point for a green, a point for an up and down, 3 points for a birdie, and of course, 1,000,000 points for a hole-in-one. You have Bogey Boys golf balls. We'll give you an extra 2 points off the first
That's
tee,
what I'm
just
talking
for
about.
that.
I needed it.
Macklemore, you're on the tee. That was solid.
Little snappy.
You've played in the Pebble Beach Pro-Am, so I have to ask, what is more nerve-wracking, teeing it up in front of thousands of people or playing a sold-out concert?
100% teeing up in front of not only thousands of people, I would say teeing it up in front of 2 random strangers you get paired with. That is more nerve-wracking. But you know, for the Pro-Am last year, it almost helped because people were so chill. You know, you like duff a chip and they're just like, oh, it's all, you know, you ham it up and you realize no one really cares.
The only tree on the hole.
Can we move that tree?
Can we move
Strike
the tree?
it. I didn't really come here to lay up. I came here to hit a 3-wood into that water directly in front of us.
No.
Well, 3-wood in the morning, boys, come on.
Woo! Exactly how you drew it up. Oh my God. When did your love affair with golf begin?
You know, it was Thanksgiving 2018, and I got peer pressure to go out and play after Thanksgiving. Didn't want to go. No desire, thought, okay, I'll play 9 holes. I eventually got into a fairway bunker, grabbed a 5-iron, which I really didn't know anything about, and hit it pure out of the sand. And that feeling was just like, oh my God, I want that again every day.
Closest to the pin, a point? So you're obviously a very busy guy. How often do you get to play golf?
I have a life and a job, and now I'm just a dad who plays golf as much as possible. 3 times a week usually is my go-to, it's my goal. Sometimes 4, sometimes 2. You know, I don't have a marker here, and I would never do this in real life. But I'm gonna pick up my ball and I'm gonna clean it. I'm not gonna mark it. It's the first time I've ever done this since yesterday.
Ooh.
They're fast.
Oh. All right. Good.
Good.
Yeah, you didn't even need me to give that to you. We're on the second hole. You have 4 points, I have 2 points, but 1,000,000 points are up for grabs because we're on a par 3.
Hole in one.
Stuffs it.
All right, at it. Going, 1,000,000 points. 1,000,000 points.
Sit. Go.
Ooh, good putt.
Thank you.
Good putt.
Is that good?
You know what? Yep, that's good.
Okay, thanks. Sit.
Just blows it by. You know, I'm used to these Northwest greens in the winter.
Oh, look how fast they are.
From a birdie to a double.
That's good. We'll give that to you. All right, Macklemore, 5-3, 1 hole to go. You're on the tee.
Am I on the tee?
You're on the tee.
I'm on the tee. How?
Fairway? Is that a fairway? It counts.
You know, it bounced back, and
Yeah.
it was hooking very hard, but a fairway is a fairway.
Oh, no.
Get the tree, get the tree.
Hit the tree.
Huh?
Maybe. All right. Should we hit mulligans on this hole?
I love a mulligan.
Okay, we're hitting mulligans.
I love a mulligan. There it is.
That's a green. When was the moment that you said, hey, I want to start my own golf clothing line?
Very soon after I started playing golf. Yeah, going into the pro shop, I'd be like, what can I buy here? Like, these polos all look the same. Pants all look the same. Very similar colors. I want to be original on a golf course. I want to stand out. I want to wear something that I can obviously, you know, perform in on the golf course, but also have some flair, have some originality, have some personality. I don't want to look like everybody else.
And you mentioned that you drew some inspiration from Ben Hogan, Lee Trevino, Payne Stewart. A little birdie told me that you flipped through some old issues of Golf Digest for some inspiration.
Oh, I have stacks and stacks of old Golf Digest. I have ordered probably 50 different Golf Digests from the past on eBay.
What's one word that would describe a person that would wear Bogey Boys?
I think Bogey Boys is originality. We had this template of what a golfer is supposed to look like in 2021, and I just think that there's more out there. There's more personality to be shown. You know, I'm thinking it's gonna be fast.
Yeah.
And I'm scared.
Beautiful putt. We'll give that to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God. You are nice.
Is it gonna
Turn,
break?
turn,
It's not
turn.
gonna break. Okay, how about this? If I make it, I get something from the Bogey Boys line.
I love that.
Okay.
Let's go.
Never a doubt.
Let's go.
Never a doubt. Macklemore, that was great. Thank you very much.
We learned a lot about each other in golf,
We did.
and that's what it's all about.
Yeah. All right, let me get me my Bogey Boys gear.
Let me get you your gear. This is for you. I feel like it would go with your outfit,
I know. I'm
too.
gonna put it on. How does it look?
It looks fantastic.
Looks good.
I mean, little collar here.
Little collar.
Yeah.
It's good. Got Bogey Boys in the back.
Yeah, there
Point
we
to
go.
it. There we go. Awesome. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Discovery Golf is back next week with all the news from the Shriners Children's Open, the Open d'Espagne and the Mediheal Championship. We'll meet up with Ryder Cup captains Luke Donald and Zach Johnson and talk to the architect of next year's Ryder Cup course. So do join us then, and thanks very much for watching.